The God's honest truth is I avoided building my personal brand and creating content as I've been doing for almost, I think, 3 months now. I've been creating content for YouTube. I've avoided it for the most part for over 6.5 years because I was busy building my agency, my other businesses, and I really just was actually succeeding in the online businesses that I was starting and thought that it was a better use of my time to just continue to build those businesses from an income standpoint, from just the fact that like I have entrepreneurship in my DNA. And once something was working, like once my agency in particular was operating at a fairly intermediate to high level, I just kept doubling down on that. And it's only up until recent that my perspective has shifted a little bit as to where I want to be spending my time. And that's not to say I'm one of these gurus that's going to shut down his agency to talk about building an agency and whatever. Like I'm have full intentions on maintaining and continuing to grow my agency. It may require in the future that I start to outsource and delegate more and more tasks and more work on that end, but we'll see as time progresses. But I had to get on and I had to start talking about this shit because I am one of the people that actually did the thing. I actually built the successful social media marketing agency. I actually did the work, and for over 6.5 years have been running that agency. Have worked with a lot of really cool clients and genuinely have enjoyed the process of building that company and the relationships that have come with that. However, I feel like the content that I've been consuming online has progressively been getting worse and worse over the last few years when it comes to the online business gurus and coaches that are making the most noise and have the largest audiences right now. And so many of them are basically, a lot of them are in the info product space, the course space, which was supposed to be the enemy of the traditional education system, was supposed to help guys like myself break free of the traditional route of education and getting screwed by some college that's going to charge you out the ass for general education courses when you're actually supposed to be paying to go there for a business education or whatever it is. Not to mention they're going to teach you outdated curriculum that has absolutely zero relevance. Take it from someone that got their bachelor's degree in marketing and business administration, went tens of thousands of dollars in debt, freed up, paid off all that debt, all in a lump sum soon after I graduated when I was running my business and it started doing well enough and I had the cash on hand. And absolutely zero of what I learned in college translated into my entrepreneurial ventures and in starting my own marketing agency. Like you'd think a marketing degree would translate, but I digress. But this online info product space, the content creator space, the YouTube space, it was meant to be against the traditional education system, the route. And yet everything that I've seen out there, not everything, but the majority of what I see out there today is literally the traditional education system being echoed online. It's guys that haven't actually done the fucking thing that are the ones making the most noise and spewing the most content about how other people can do this thing that they've never done, never put into practice. And in particular, some of them, maybe they did it for a little bit, experienced some upfront success, but they never stuck around the long haul. And to be honest, that just pissed me off. It's been pissing me off. And I don't know what it was about this year, but it just finally rubbed me the wrong way enough times, and I decided that I was going to throw my hat in the ring. That after 6.5 years of being in business for myself, I'm now 27 years old. After being in business for myself for that long, multiple ventures started, but my primary one being the agency. I think that I almost feel a sense of duty to be creating this content, to be talking about the online business space, to be talking about personal branding, to be talking about building an agency, to be talking about just the general pitfalls that young entrepreneurs fall into. Because there needs to be more truth. There needs to be more, like less of the shiny objects, less of the, oh, do this if you want to make 7 figures a month. It's like, dude, if you do the thing they're telling you to do to make 7 figures, you will never make 7 figures. Or 0.0000001% of you actually ever will. And in fact, the person teaching you that probably hasn't either. They've made 7 figures off of their coaching business or off of their course. And there's nothing, that's the thing, like there's nothing wrong with courses. There's nothing wrong with coaching or the info product space. What's wrong with that space right now is that you have degenerate crooks that are the ones teaching the information, that are the ones claiming to have the sauce or have the knowledge to teach you to do something they've never done. And so here I am, again, just throwing my hat in the ring, going to be trying to create content for you all that hopefully adds some clarity and just see where this journey takes me. I know that, like, I'm creating some videos now about, just I want to create some videos on how to build a personal brand. I want to build some videos on how to launch an agency. Like, I think that the agency model is this beautiful online business model with low upfront startup costs and a very huge scalability index. Like, you can genuinely scale an agency as far as you want to scale it, right? And I've actually done the agency thing for a long enough time, I think, to talk about it now. And I also simultaneously, and this kind of ties in with the content that I intend on making or revolving around like building a personal brand and helping the guys that love the doing, like love the actual building of brands and businesses to maybe parlay some of those skill sets that they have and some of that time and energy and focus, as I have as of recent, this is only going on probably 3-4 months now, into building a personal brand and creating content like this. Because we need more voices online. We need more people creating genuinely valuable courses, communities, and content. The people who are like, wow, I really love building the businesses, and so like I spend all my time building the businesses. If they could just learn that you can turn your personal brand and creating content into a business that will feed that hunger. Like, I definitely have been feeling like I'm still feeding that hunger inside of me to build businesses and brands in doing this for 4 months, because I'm looking at it from a business perspective. And I've been enjoying the pursuit of mastery of this content creation stuff, whatever you want to say. I want to help. I want that to be tied into the personal branding content I'm going to create, and just encouraging those guys to, hey man, like, you have lived and breathed and thrived within the actual arena that is online business. And if you just learn to turn your personal brand into an online business, it'll feed that hunger, and you're going to be making the world a better place. You're going to be making the online creator world a better place, the content ecosystem a better place. Because you're the guys. I speak to myself in saying this too, but you're the guys that should be sharing some of your knowledge. If you know how to build the 10K per month agency, you could teach 10 other guys to build a 5 to 10K per month agency quite seamlessly, at least for me. And for some people, teaching just doesn't come across well. But you can just share your experiences, and honestly, that's enough to teach a lot of these people. You can teach 10 other people to create the financial, the location, and the time freedom that you have in your life. And maybe you wanted to push your agency to the extreme, but maybe someone out there doesn't even want to bring it past like level 2 or level 3, 5 to 10K per month. Maybe that's enough for them to be life-changing, to replace their full-time income, enable them to spend more time with their family members, enable them to pursue other realms in their life, to build personal brands and continue to like spread the information. I'm really passionate about this now, and I feel like I've been doing okay. I mean, I think we're at, as of today, just over 1,300 subs. It's nothing crazy. I don't get insane viewership right now, but I have full intentions on scaling this thing up and continue to just talk about the shit that I know how to do. Talk about the shit that I've actually done. And ideally, build some fairly priced communities, courses, and ecosystems off the back of this. I don't know. It depends on who you're trying to target, who you're trying to work with. I'm probably just not going to find my way into that high ticket space. And I say that, but just because I'm so passionate about helping the people that are just going to get screwed every time. And the people who are getting screwed are not the agency owner or content creator already making 7 figures a month and I help you scale to multiple 7 figures, right? Or 8 figures or whatever it is. Those guys aren't the ones that are fucking hurting. The ones that are hurting are the people who are working the job and trying to build an agency or build a personal brand and create YouTube content around a niche and sell something off the back end of that are just trying to do that on the side right now to escape the job, to escape the matrix, whatever you want to say. Like those people, I feel like have so much appreciation for, again, what guys like myself have managed to accomplish, even at like a level 2 or 3, like I said. A lot of us are out here, it's just in our nature. We're trying to push this thing to level 10, level 20, whatever, and beyond. But so many people would truly thrive at level 2 or 3. And how much time and effort and energy would it really take me to genuinely teach someone to get to level 2 or level 3, like replace their income? The answer is very little. Very little. I am working on right now, I mean, like I said, I still have my agency to run. I still have my other business ventures, the Underground Kings Club, other stuff. I'm creating this content. So I'm doing a lot right now, but I'm also in the background, I am working on a course/community that really I want to tailor towards some of these online industries, these online business operations that I'm well versed in. Creating content, building a personal brand, building an agency, and to just give people a community and a place to come to and to be able to learn from myself and just people who have actually done the thing, and to go out there and decide just how far they want to take it. I will never make content about how to build a 7-figure agency because I never did. I did not push it to that extent. And I didn't want to either. If I wanted to, I'd probably be only doing my agency work right now. I would have no inclination to be creating YouTube content about this stuff or whatever, or helping these other people out. I'd just be literally monk mode in my agency all day, every day, like staring at a computer screen. But that's not me. I think personally that the agency for guys with my mentality, my lifestyle too, I love being outdoors. I grew up hunting and fishing, and I still love to do those things. I do love building businesses. I love creating content like this. Like I just like pushing boundaries. I love lifting weights. Like I have all these interests that don't always correlate with sitting in front of a computer screen all day, every day. And to me, pushing my agency beyond a certain level of income meant strapping myself a little tighter in the golden handcuffs. So for me, I decided to build an agency to a certain level over 6.5 years to maintain it and to obviously continue to scale it and grow it as I saw fit. But then to look to some other realms, to look to some other areas to parlay my knowledge, my experiences, and my expertise to make the world a better place, to teach other people, to talk about things that I enjoy talking about. That's why a lot of my videos are super raw, super uncut, super fairly unedited. You know, I get so many DMs on a regular basis since I started getting a little bit of viewership on my YouTube. Like, hey man, let me edit your YouTube videos. It's like, no, bro. I don't want to be one of these like ADD magnet channels. I just don't. I don't care to try and entertain people with wicked short or non-existent attention spans. Or people that, like, if you want that, just go hang out on TikTok. Like, my channel ain't for you. And so here we are. And this is more documentation, you know? It's to tune in with all of you guys too, and to really express why I'm here, why I'm on YouTube, why I'm creating content, and why I plan on building info products or building service offerings off of the back end of this YouTube channel with the proper intentions and framing. To even, like, for instance, the personal branding those kind of course modules and what that component of that course and community could be, you know, that may be for a guy like myself who's like, man, I don't know, I've been actually building, I've been actually doing the thing. I've been building the business for so long. And I just don't know if the model I've built, like, it's great. It gives me financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. Like, I'm making plenty of money to get by and to do the things I want to do. But I feel like there just is something more for me outside of or beyond the business that I'm building. And maybe it's teaching other people to accomplish that same level of freedom as well. Like, that's why I'm here. That is why I'm here. And yeah, building an agency is awesome. And it is a wicked cool business model. I'm just not one of those guys. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that over the course of literally years and years and years of dedicating my life to building my agency. I had to learn the hard way that I loved it within a certain frame and with the freedom that enabled me. And to push it beyond that frame was far less enticing than leveraging the frame and the platform that agency model and the income from it gave me, as well as the knowledge and the expertise to build my personal brand and to put myself out there and start creating content and start actively seeking opportunities to bring the online info space to where I think it should be. And that is a polarity or against the traditional education system. We should be trying to combat the traditional education system, not join it. And the fastest way for the online education system to become the traditional education system is for people who have not done the thing to be the ones teaching it. And I want to help and play a role in helping people achieve that freedom, giving them a platform to then go out there and teach it and build personal brands around teaching the thing that they've actually done. For those that do, to teach. But that's my full-fledged rant for today. It's getting pretty dark in here. Let's see if I can turn that brightness up a little bit. There we go. It's a pretty rainy day out, pretty dreary day, but I'm basically just dialed in, filming some videos. I filmed one this morning. Already uploaded it to the channel on just basically the agency model. Like, hey, you watch this if you're thinking about starting an agency. So I think that's a great video for you all. But then funny enough, if you go and watch that one, like I literally shaved my beard in between that video and filming this one. So now I'm filming this one on just my genuine intentions with this channel, what I'm trying to do. And I appreciate any of you who have made it to this point. If you've made it to this point, maybe you're as crazy as I am. But I digress. Appreciate you all watching this video. For those of you who have, I will catch you all in the next one. God bless.